Funding and promotional consideration for HiQ are provided by Rio Grande University's main campus, Wing to Wing Foundation, and the Total Media Group. Today, these two teams continue their quest to be the winners of this inaugural Southeastern Ohio tournament on HiQ. And now, from the campus of Rio Grande University, here is the host of HiQ, Ernie Anderson.
Well, thank you, and welcome back to our second round game here in the inaugural season of Rio Grande University of HiQ. Boy, these two teams fought hard to get here. Alexander played our first game of the season. They defeated a fine Northwest team, 165 to 145. And then Minford defeated Logan, 125 to 120. I think it was on the last question that they came through on that one. So we've got two excellent teams here. We'll see who will move on to our final rounds as we begin here. And again, thanks to our friends here at Rio Grande University, Total Media, Wing to Wing Foundation, providing a great place for us here on this beautiful campus in this hall we call the Bob Evans Farm Hall. It's just gorgeous. One of the newest buildings, I understand, on campus. All right, we're in the buzzer round, so get those buzzers ready. We'll have a choice of four answers. You just pick the right one. All right, here we go. Thailand, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, which was originally called Burma. And Brandon.
Myanmar.
Myanmar is right. So you pick up the first 5 points of the game. What do you know about your comets now? Shoemaker Levy, Hale Bopp, Hayatuki, and Halley's. Which was the comet that broke apart in July 1992 and collided with Jupiter in July of 94, providing the first direct observation of an extraterrestrial collision of solar system objects? And who's trying here? Brandon.
Schumacher Levy.
Is right. Sometimes those guesses pay off. How about this one, teams? Coast, Pioneers, Wind, Indies. This Percy Shelley poem says, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? Is from his Ode to the West. Jack.
Indies.
Not Indies. And Lillian. It's Wind. Ode to the West Wind. Justin Verlander, Sandy Koufax, Cy Young, Nolan Ryan. All of these pitchers in their day threw no-hitters, which had only 4 no-hitters. And Jack.
Sandy Koufax.
Is the one. Bats, jellyfish, boa constrictors, anteaters. Lovely choice of answers. These are called Medusa because their appearance is similar to the evil Brandon.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish is right. Pick up another 5, brings you to 20. And I have more to go in the buzz around now, teams. Protein, carbohydrate, lipid, amino acid. A specific organic compound contains only the elements carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen in the ratio of 1 to 2 to 1. Is most probably which of those? Olivia is right. You're on the board with 5. Nice job. Now let's move on to this one. One of the decades questions, 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s. The decade in which the first internet domain name was registered. 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s? First. All right, Brandon?
70s.
Not the 70s. And Paige?
90s.
It was the 80s. It was symbolic.com. Here we go with another Ohio question. Chillicothe, Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland. In which city will you visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Devin.
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Been there before. Right after they first opened, did my radio show. I was working in radio in Lexington, Kentucky in those days. And we took winners of a contest up there with us, but not all of it was open then. Of course, that was 1998. Were you kids alive in 1990? Anybody? Bueller? All right. Ribbon, worms, bow ties, little tongues. From the Latin for little, which refers to pastas vermicelli. And Jack.
Bow ties.
No. Olivia. It's worms. Ew. Just think the next time you're eating that particular pasta, vermicelli, you're eating worms. Oh, we have an audio question for you now. So listen, Algeria, Egypt, Sudan, Morocco. Here are Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Now listen to this, their first single from 1969, and tell me the North African country bordering the Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea.
Would you know we're riding on the Marrakesh Express? Would you know we're riding on the Marrakesh Express? They're taking me to Marrakesh. Oh.
All right, Olivia.
Algeria.
No? Brandon?
Egypt.
It's Morocco. Marrakesh is in Morocco. All right, so that ends a well-played first round, 20-10 in favor of Alexander. We'll be back with the bonus round, find out again about our schools, where they're from, and anything they want to brag about, their principal, their coaches, all that kind of stuff when High Q returns.
At Rio, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome back to High Q. How about High Q? We've got two great teams here that won their first round. As I told you, Minford beat Logan 125-120, and Alexander defeated Northwest in our inaugural game of the inaugural season here, this beautiful campus at Rio Grande, 165-145. We're going to go back to Minford in case you missed their game, which you can watch on highqtv.com and on YouTube. So, Devin, tell us about, first introduce your teammates here.
At the end, we have Alyssa. Next to her is Elijah, Anley, and I, of course, am Devin.
Of course. And tell us about what Devin likes when he's not in school.
Reading and playing in various instruments.
Name two.
Accordion and bass.
Really? Accordion? Wow. Myron Florin would be proud. You have no clue who that is.
No.
He was the accordion player on The Lawrence Welk Show. Yes, I was beaten as a small child making to watch that. No. Myron the Florin and the accordion. All right. So now, tell us about your school.
We're a smaller school in Portsmouth, Ohio region. We have a very good marching band that made school history this year by winning 2 ones at state consecutively. We also have a pretty decent quiz bowl team, as evident by us being here. We used to be more of a sports-orientated school, but we've leaned more towards the arts and humanities this year.
All right. And do we have band members on the podium here? Just you? Yeah? What are among the instruments? You don't play accordion in marching band.
I play
obviously.
sousaphone.
Sousaphone. Holy mackerel, you're a little guy. Kind of like, well, you're taller than I am, but you're like sousaphone. Or are they the smaller version? I don't know.
It's the wraparound.
The wraparound. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, very nice. Welcome back, Minford, and let's talk to who's captaining? Jack is captaining for Alexander. Tell us, Jack, about your interest outside of school.
Band and watching sports.
Watching sports. Yeah, we've had several sports questions along the way. What do you play in the band?
Saxophone.
Saxophone, my favorite instrument, although I played trombone when I was in school. So tell us about Alexander.
So we're from Albany, Ohio. We are known for our strong academics and our strong support for our sports and arts programs. We have about 450 students. And
Name them all. No.
And we're really close to Ohio University.
Oh, nice. We did a version, or the Ohio University, as opposed to Ohio University Southern in Ironton, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. We did a version of this at Ohio University Southern back in '09 and 2010, I think, with the great Don Moore, who helped us there. Now, tell us about your principals. Did we do that with you? I forgot.
We
Devin.
did not.
Huh? We did not. We'll come back to Devin. All right, Jack.
So we're here from our coaches, Mr. Brar and Mr. Booth, and our principals are Mrs. Lucas and Mrs. Rouse.
Now, understand, Mr. Brar was on my show back in the old days. Is that right?
Not on your show. I was just a fan of yours.
Oh, I see. All right. I thought you were a player on the old High Q we did back on Channel 13. Back in, took it over in '84 until it was canceled in '98. Not that I'm still bitter. So now let's go back to Devin here and tell us your principal and coach and stuff like that.
Our principal, it's his first year. His name is Mr. Mollmeister, and we're joined today by our wonderful coach, Miss Henry.
And I thank you, coaches, by the way, very much for, we've had a lot of scheduling changes because of the weather during the course of the winter, which I pray will get better. All right, we're going to start the bonus round, 20 to 10 in favor of Alexander at the moment. We'll start with you, Minford, with this 10-point clue on cities. The city's Riverwalk meanders all throughout its downtown area. It is host to an NCAA football bowl and has a top-level NBA team.
Can we have the 5?
It is home to the NCAA Division I athletic team, the Roadrunners of the AAC, and the Spurs of the NBA. What is that city?
Los Angeles?
No, you can take the 5 if you know.
Is it San Antonio?
It is San Antonio, is right. San Antonio Spurs. You get the other part of the bonus. It's on religion. Here's your 5-pointer. Catherine of Braganza helped convert her husband, England's King Charles II, to what religion? Your answer?
Anglican?
No? Do you know for 5?
Catholicism?
Yes, it was Catholicism. So you pick up 5 on that. Now back to you, though, Brandon, Jack, Layla, and Greta Alexander for African creature. They are the heaviest, largest living birds with the ability to run a little over 43 miles per hour. Its leather is a lucrative commodity, and the large feathers are used as plumes.
Ostrich?
Ostrich is right on that 10-point clue. Flightless two-toed bird, not to be confused with Larry Bird, who had more than 2 toes. Your bonus is on children's books opening lines. You name the book or the author. For 5 points, Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents, grumbled Joe, lying on the rug. Either the book or the author.
Was the night before Christmas?
No? You can pick up the 5 if you know, Devin and team.
Charlie Brown?
No, it's Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. All right, let's go back to you for U.S. state capital spelling. For 5 points, it's the farthest north state capital of the 48 contiguous U.S. states and is found on the east bank of the Missouri River. Farthest north state capital of the 48 contiguous U.S. states.
Can we have the 5?
Sure. Spell this capital named in honor of a German chancellor. Of course, spelling is the key here.
S or Z?
Alexander might be working on it as well, just in case it comes over to you. How about it for 5 points now, Devin?
BIS MARK.
No? You can pick up the 5 if you know.
Minneapolis.
You almost had it. It's BISMARCK, Bismarck. So we don't get any points on that one. We come back to you, Devin and team, for Meteorology. No, what's your question, Alexander? Meteorology. Meteorologists fall an elongated, low-pressure area between two areas of higher pressure by this six-letter name, a six-letter word beginning with T. Think of your favorite meteorologist you watch and see if you've ever heard them use this term, or you can pick the 5-point clue.
Let me take the 5-point.
All right, it forms when air masses converge and rise, leading to distinct weather patterns like temperature fluctuations, precipitation, and severe storms. They're labeled with dashed lines. In agriculture, it's an animal's long, narrow, open feeding container.
Trough.
Trough is right for the 5 points. Now, our final bonus, let's see what we have for you. Oh, it's math, kids. It's math. How many of you love the math? Nobody. All right, here's your 5-pointer. The ratio of dogs to cats in the pet parade are 5-3. How many dogs are there if there are 32 pets in that pet parade? Of course, Minford is working as well in case, so we're looking for the number of dogs.
Is that us?
Yes.
20.
20 is right, so you pick up the 5 there. Now, what's the value of 125 to the 2/3 power? Jack relying on his teammates for this. I would be too, Jack. Looking for the value of 125 to the 2/3 power. If we don't get it, then Devin and team can steal it for 10. How about it for 10 points?
25.
25 is right. That brings you to 55. Now, what is the period of y equals 2 sine 3x?
2.
Incorrect. Now, the period of y equals 2 sine 3x.
3.
It is 2/3 pi, or 2 pi over 3. So no pie for anybody. I'll take chocolate if it's offered. That ends the bonus round. It's been a good game, 55-15 in the halftime here with Alexander leading. Now, our 60-second categories are coming up. Here are your choices: homonyms, prefixes, and solar system moons. When High Q returns.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
And I thank you, and welcome back to High Q. Here at the break, we have 55-15 in favor of Alexander, but in this round, you can score, one team could score 120 points. If you get all 10, we give you a 20-point bonus for 120 big points. So with that, Minford will get to pick first. They have the lower score. Which of those categories for you? Is it homonyms, prefixes, or solar system moon?
We like prefixes, please.
Solar system moon it is. Oh, no, you picked prefixes. Try to stump them there. All right, you ready? Here we go. Octa or octo?
8.
Uh-huh. Hemo.
Blood.
Ect or ecto?
Out.
Uh-huh. Derm, derma, dermo.
Skin.
Osti, osteo.
Bone.
Oleo.
Air.
No. Juxta.
Places.
No. Intra.
Inside.
Necro.
Dead.
And pithic or pithico. You have 20 seconds left. Doing very well. Pithic or Pithico?
Old.
No. But you did well, picking up the first 5, 2 more for 70. All right, on those prefixes, Alexander, oleo. Jack?
Lighting.
It's oil or acid, actually. How about juxta?
Become.
No, it's beside, side by side, nearby, near, any of those like juxtaposition. How about pithic or pithico? Jack?
Ancient.
No, quit monkeying around. It's monkey or ape. So you didn't pick up any of theirs, so that brings them a net 70, brings them to 85. What for you now? Which category?
Homonym.
Homonyms it is. All right. Same deal. We'll give you the 60 seconds to get as many of the 10 as you can. And here we go. A flower or a part of your eye.
Iris.
A movie or TV bit part or a pendant.
Pass.
Yankee Great Mickey or a fireplace part.
Mantle.
A use hide or a diploma.
Degree.
No. To goad or a hypodermic syringe.
Needle.
American government official accused in 1948 of having spied for the Soviet Union in the 1930s, or an angry snake sound.
Hiss.
You might be in traffic, one, or a tasty fruity spread on bread or toast.
Jam.
The edge of a river or a financial institution.
A bank.
A source of water or in good health.
Well.
And an argument or a way to propel a canoe.
Row.
Row is right, just under the buzzer there. So you picked up 8 of those. Nicely done. Brings you to 135. All right, on those homonyms, a movie or TV bit part or a pendant.
Skit.
That's a cameo. And a use, hide, or a diploma. EWE, a use, hide, or a diploma.
Fleece.
Sheepskin. That's what they call it. So a net 80 for you, 135 to 85, but we have points available, many of them here, coming up in our Stump the Experts round when High Q returns.
At Rio, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
Very much. Welcome back to 2 fine teams here on our inaugural season, our second round games here on the campus of Rio Grande University in Rio Grande, Ohio. All Southeastern teams playing this season, and we welcome them. If you are a Southeastern team and would like to play next year, well, just get in touch with me. Good luck trying. Now, you can maybe find one of our teams that have been on. They have my information and so forth. And Alexander is leading at the moment, 135 to 85. So we'll see how it plays out here with 10-point questions. And we'll go back to the category round. So who's captaining here? Alyssa. All right. Sports. 4 major sports leagues in the greater Washington, D.C. area. Give me the 4 teams who play for the 4 major leagues. MLB, Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, NHL. And I won't say whether you're right or wrong in case you don't get them all four. And it can be in any order. You don't have to go in order if you don't want. So we're looking in the greater Washington, D.C. area. Those four teams who play for the four major leagues. And Alyssa. You're not, okay? You can take the 10 if you know.
Capitals, Wizards, Nationals, and Commanders.
Yes. Good for another 10. Now your question similarly in the greater Chicago area. Give me the 5 teams who play for the 4 major leagues. MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL. So apparently, one of those has 2 different teams.
Okay. Bulls, the Bears, the Cubs, and the Red Wings. There's 5. Oh, there's 5. And the White Sox.
No? Your answer is Alyssa? All right, it's the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bulls, the Bears, and the Blackhawks. You missed it. That's all right. All right, I have a music question for you, but it's not audio, all right? 2 Beyonce videos have reached over 1 billion views each on YouTube, Minford. She was also recognized as Billboard's top pop star of the 21st century. Name those 2 videos that each reached over 1 billion views. That's crazy.
All the Single Ladies and All the Single Ladies and
Okay, time. Yeah. Alexander.
All the Single Ladies in Texas Hold'em.
Nope. Halo and Single Ladies. Put a ring on it. All the Single Ladies. When I used to do like wedding receptions and class reunions and stuff, that was always a big thing. All right, your music question. How many Swifties do we have in the house? Look at the hands not going up. All right. Taylor Swift's album, The Life of a Showgirl, topped the Billboard 200 chart for a 7th consecutive week, ending November 20th, 2025. It was the second album in 2025 to spend its first 7 weeks at number 1, joining what artists' I'm the Problem? Jack?
Let me just guess Bad Bunny. Is it Bad Bunny?
No, not Bad Bunny. I love me some Bad Bunny, though. Thought he had a wonderful Super Bowl halftime performance. I loved it. Couldn't understand a word he said, but the graphic, I mean, the everything was great. Maybe I'll use that as my new nickname for IQ. There's Bad Bunny himself. Maybe not. All right, Alyssa. Your answer?
Cardi B.
No, anybody know? Morgan Wallen. I'm the problem.
Not Bad
Well,
Bunny.
that question was a problem.
Oh, Bad Bunny Spanish.
All right, let's go to a geology question for you, Minford. In geology, it's the earliest division of time for which rock strata are recognized. It accounts for 88% of the Earth's geologic time, and so named because it preceded the first period of the Phanerozoic eon. Give me its 11-letter name beginning with E. Preceded the first period of the Phanerozoic eon. 11-letter name beginning with P, with V.
Paleoanzoic.
No. Pick up the 10 if you know.
Is it the Paleozoic?
It's the Precambrian. Your geology question now. Crater Lake Yellowstone, and California's Long Valley are all examples of what geological feature which forms after the collapse of land following a volcanic eruption. I'm looking for a 7-letter word beginning with C. Coming over to you, Minford, if they miss it. What is that 7-letter C word? Jack?
Is it canyons?
No.
Caldera.
It is a caldera, is right. Good. For another 10, brings you to 95. And now, the final four, the buzzer round. Hands on those signaling devices, as Alex Trebek might say back in his day. And here we go with your choices of answers. Youngstown, Sandusky, Akron, Canton, Toledo. The Pickles family from the Nickelodeon show Rugrats was originally from here. The 2002 computer game, No One Lives Forever 2, A Spy in Harm's Way, was partially set here. Name this 5th most populous city in Ohio, located on the western edge, and it's Jack.
Toledo?
No, of the glaciated Allegheny Plateau, about 40 miles south of downtown Cleveland. No, individual letter. Alyssa?
Akron.
It is Akron. Pick that up.
My bad.
Let's try this one, teams. Oak, mahogany, cedar, cherry, walnut. When Solomon built the temple, he used what kinds of trees for the ceiling beams, as it is rot-proof and native to Lebanon? And Brandon?
Cedar.
Cedar is right. Cedars of Lebanon, very famous Bible description. How about this? Dog, cat, fish, goat, bear. In French, it's chien. In Italian, all right, French negretta.
Dog.
Dog is right. We're talking about that in one of the breaks about foreign language questions. All right. And I would have said in Latin, it's canum. In German, Hund. In Spanish, it's perro. What is it in English? Dog. Washington State, Nevada, Oregon, Montana, Idaho. Congratulations. You won a vacation to Crater Lake. To which state will you travel? Elijah?
Montana.
No. Brandon?
Nevada.
You're going to go to Oregon. And we're going to go to the break and double check our score and see who moves on to the third round here from the beautiful campus of Rio Grande University. We thank them very much for hosting us here in our inaugural season, along with Total Media, Wing to Wing Foundation, when High Q returns.
At Rio, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
Thank you very much. And after another great second round game here on High Q, we find that Alexander defeats Minford 165 to 105. That means that Alexander will move on. Now, some of the teams we have coming up will be South Webster, Piketon, Wheelersburg, Sims Valley, Vinton County, and Ironton High. So one of those will perhaps play against Alexander. We'll find out as the season rolls on. And again, thanks so much to Rio Grande University for hosting us our inaugural year here. We're very thankful that they said, yeah, come on down. You're the next contestant. Oh, it's a different show. Ernie G. Anderson reminding you to adopt a spayed or neutered pet for a lifetime of love, like I did with my Bark Twain. God bless you. We'll see you next time here on High Q.
This is Jason Filia speaking for HiQ at Rio Grande University, an Ernie Anderson production.